Hey everyone, what's up? It is the 14th of September. I'm 4 weeks post-op. It has been a great day, but it started to become a roller coaster a few hours ago. Like I think I mentioned, my roommate was supposed to fly into Austin tonight. She's supposed to be arriving right about now. Well, her flight kept getting delayed, just 30 minutes at first, then 40, then a couple hours, then suddenly 9:25, and then now it's like it was canceled. So she was supposed to fly in, and then we were supposed to take her keys. She's taking ours. She was going to leave early in the morning, and then we were going to fly out tomorrow at 1:15. She still doesn't know what she's doing. She doesn't know if she can get rescheduled in the morning before our flight so we can exchange keys. It's just a lot of logistics. We're also considering driving. We had a wonderful morning this morning at Mozart's. It was so beautiful, so Austin, but I'm having a really low energy pain day, very tired. Now that I'm off painkillers, I see how much this took out of me, how tired I am. So either way, we have the anxiety of not really knowing what's going on, but I'll be honest, it's hard for me to leave Austin. And I think the easiest way to say it is I have suffered for 38 years with depression, anxiety, lack of intimacy, loneliness, hating myself every moment of every day. And this is the place that made it right. And it is hard to leave the place where it all came together, where you became right. And that's all I can say. So while we wait to hear from my roommate, while we are trying to figure it out, we might just have to drive 3 or 4 hours each day, and we'll get there, but it's a pain in the ass, and I don't know, it's going to be difficult, but we could do it. So we're just trying to be logical and not emotional, but it's hard for me to leave. I got attached to my chest surgery experience too, but it was a really transformative 4 weeks. A lot happened to me, 2 surgeries, and I have a penis now, and it's kind of like it always should have been, and it's just crazy, and it's just been a lot, and I think I'm finally feeling things again, feeling more myself, and it's a lot. I built this up for years. I saved for this for years. I looked, and you plan the travel, and your surgeon, and your team that you want, and then it's over, and I'm clearly a sentimental, emotional guy, so it's hard. I've also been through a lot physically, and it just gets to you, and I've been sleeping like I should, so I'm just like a tired, fussy baby, so, but Sonic has brought me great joy. I never had Sonic before I came here. It's kind of funny what happens, and my mom just brought me a great lemonade one day in the hospital. It was just like, ah. So we're gonna go get that last grape lemonade again, and just figure out what we're doing, but this has been a great, wonderful, transformative, just joyful experience, and just thank you everyone who has just support me, left me nice comments, and it's really helped me get it through. All right, peace everyone.
You're killing me.
Just a Sonic cheeseburger, just one. A Sonic cheeseburger.
Alright, so you got 1 million days. Let's guy do for you.
I want a Sonic cheeseburger.
And that's it.
What was that?
One Sonic cheeseburger.
You want 1 Sonic cheeseburger, so you want the number 1 with no combo, right? You want the cheeseburger?
Yes.
That is correct.
Alright, what else can I do for you?
That's it. Thank you.
Alright, you got a medium base slush, you got a cheeseburger, your total gonna be 18 when it come out to you.
Thank you.
Already.
Medium. I don't care.
What else do you need, Mom?
I need a drink after all that.
All right, you guys, I got my drink, the one that my mom brought me in the hospital. And it's 7. We're gonna go try to catch the sunset at Lady Bird. That's been our place of serenity, but we still don't know if we're driving tomorrow or flying, or we just don't know. This is kind of like the first time when my surgery was canceled the day before we were supposed to leave. I've only been blogging since I've been a week post-op. So maybe some of you don't know, if you were not on my Facebook, that I was supposed to have surgery July 13th. We were supposed to leave July 8th. I got COVID the day before, and we were not able to leave. They thankfully were able to reschedule me within a month, but it's just another one of those day before type things that life happens. So still waiting to hear from the roommate. I feel so bad. She spent her entire afternoon at the airport. She's been on the phone trying to figure it out, but we're just gonna go try to catch some Austin vibes, and we might drive to Dallas tonight. We're gonna see. So yeah. what's up. It's 7:53. We just got home from our Sonic and then went to Lady Bird Lake, which has been just a source of peace and happiness. Just it's been a nice little tradition for us to go every morning. I'm gonna miss that with my mom. You know, like, of course, I live on my own. I'm an adult. I'm gonna be staying at my mom's house for a little bit when I get back because I don't have a car to get back to my place in St. Augustine. And so I'll be there for a little bit and for the bathroom situation, whatever. Either way, went and got my Sonic, went to Lady Bird while we were waiting to hear from my roommate. So what is going to happen is, and you know, in the meantime, we're thinking like, do we drive to Dallas tonight and then try to push through 12 hours tomorrow? We both weren't entirely happy with the idea of me having to just endure that long drive. It was already hard not going through phalloplasty, but basically, after a couple hours, she was able to get through the ticket agents, and she is going to be put up in a hotel tonight near the airport. Has to arrive back at 4:45 in the morning, even after spending all day, like basically since 1 o'clock in the afternoon, like 7 hours at the airport. We've all been there. And then gets back at the airport at 4:45, takes off around 6 in the morning, gets to Houston, transfers planes, gets there at 10. We need to be there around between 10:30 and 11 to check in for our flight, which leaves at 1:15. So we were trying to think, like, do we go get her from Houston tonight and bring her back and then all leave tomorrow? Do we try to change our flights to Houston or Dallas and meet her there as well in the car? It was just so much of a fiasco. I was like, let's get out. So I'm glad we got out. I'm glad we got to see the sun setting around downtown. It's the thing we did the first night we were here a month ago yesterday, and what a month it's been. I was emotional my last clip. I've calmed down a little bit. I'm happy I will always have this experience, but it is hard to leave this beautiful city where I got to be myself, where I got what I've always needed. But I'm happy things are working out. It's just like last time, man. You know, I tested positive for COVID the day before we were supposed to leave Florida. And then it's like this happened the day before. We never considered her flight would be canceled, and then we would have to go through all these logistics, but that's life. Also, when I get back to Florida, I don't know if I'll be updating you guys daily. I might at first when I'm working from home and able to film a little more, but I've had the luxury of time and to be able to kind of sleep when I need to, get up when I need to, eat what I want when I want. And so when I get back home, obviously won't be that spoiled. And I might just do weekly from here on out. But if anybody has any questions or has anything they would like me to specifically go over, I have tried to be as transparent as possible about the whole process, whether it was irrigating the bladder or how my boy trials are going. And I honestly never intended to make YouTube videos coming into this. I thought I might put a documentary together about my experience for me, just personally, but yeah, I might actually make kind of like a film about this experience. But I'm glad I have vlogged every day. I'm glad it took that direction because, you know, I don't remember the details, and I'm gonna be so happy to look back on it. And I'm glad even what seems mundane to a lot of people makes me so happy to see, and just to know what went on each day and kind of where I was at with healing and how I was feeling. So what a month it's been. What a blessing. I have gone through so much, but a guy told me right before my surgery, he said, man, Phallo will make you know what you can stand as a human being. And it is true. It's a hard surgery, but if you need it, you can get through it. I never thought I could. It scared me to death, but you can do it. It's hard, but dysphoria is harder. So if you need help getting the ball rolling, reach out to me. I'll try to help you. And yeah, always open to any questions. Thanks for dealing with my emotional self. I also just know it's been a packed 4 weeks full of highs and lows and happiness and just a lot, you know, and I've physically gone through so much, and it's catching up to me, and I'm going home, and I don't know, I guess there's expectations I have for myself too, high expectations that sometimes it's like, man, just be gentle on yourself. So, kind of rambling. Thanks to everyone who sticks with me and listens to my long rambles. It's also kind of therapy, and I get if you don't want to watch it all, but appreciate everyone. So thankful for my time in Austin, to be able to have this surgery, and for my mother, who is the star of the show. She and Dr. DeLeon both gave me care in a way that I needed and took care of me well. So I just had to, you know, do the little things. That was just like a minor role. So so happy, so moved, so touched. I just free, happy, not sad, not tortured. And so that is beautiful. All right. Love you guys. This is the neighborhood we've called home for a month. We're just putting the final touches on packing and then relaxing till we go do the switcher of the roof at the airport in the morning.